everyone, it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me, or just need a little bit more love in my collection. Today I'm going to be using products that are new. I'm going to be continuing with Chanel Summer Jardin Imaginaire 2024, and I'm going to mix up some colors today. So if you're interested in seeing what I come up with, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to be using some old and some new products today, mostly new from the Jardin Imaginaire collection, but also products that always need more love in my collection. As you can see, my nails are back to blue, so I am back to using Lagune from the Spring Summer Chanel collection. So I was just feeling this week. I did wear Revus, the green chartreuse nails, all week. I actually just took it off and put this on this morning, so it did last a really good long time with one coat. And I do the dishes by hand and I wash my hands a lot, so it did hold up pretty well. But I am back to blue, so today I'm just going to be showcasing a little bit of the blues and greens in this collection, also a little bit of the purples as well. So actually I'm just going to be using a whole lot of different colors. I'm not sure if it's going to make sense, but it's what I'm feeling today. So, as per usual, skincare, sunscreen, and I've done my brows with the Stylo Sourcils in Brun Clair from Chanel, the original, not the new one. And not that I don't like it, I just want to use the older one up before I use the new one. And I've also primed my lips with a bit of the Hydra Beauty Micro Serum Levres from Chanel, the new lip treatment. I'm going to start out with the Stylo Ombré et Contour in Nuage Bleu. I have used this quite a bit since I picked it up. As you can see, it's no longer so pointy, so I'm just going to put this all over the lid. I think it's a beautiful, like, powder blue color. And as you can see, that goes on really nicely, and it really does layer quite a bit. It's very vibrant. And I will say, at the end of the day, I don't use a primer with these, so maybe it would be different if I wore a primer, but I do see that they do fade quite a bit by the end of the day. They do get into creases in my eyes. But I also feel like, again, I haven't used a primer with these, and I would also say that's true of the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Sticks, and some more than others, but yeah, I would say that also happens with other shadow sticks that I've used. And also just other shadows that I've used. So I wouldn't say it's worse than anything I've used, but I just really enjoy the color that it gives. And I will also say it has been incredibly hot where I live, so the air conditioning will be going on and off today. It's just been so hot, like, your face just melts when you go outside. I've been sweating a lot. Just go for a quick 30-minute walk and, you know, your whole face is just drenched. So I've had a lot of hot weather walks, so I would also say that that contributes. No matter how much makeup you put on, it's probably going to end up melting when you're in 90-degree heat and it's humid. So. And then I am going to try a little bit of a Neon Dahlia on the outer corner. I've not tried this before. I've tried the colors together, and they're not super contrasting, which is why I'm not too worried that this will be super weird looking. They just kind of like blend into each other. Just to Give that some dimension and just take the same brush and blend it in. And I'm just kind of going for the same feel as like my nails with, it's not the same tone of blue, but it does have that violet flash to it. And I am going to go in with the Bleu Abysse Stylo Yeux from the, again, Spring Summer collection, same collection as this. I really just love to mix and match all the collections and see how they make sense together. And this is one of my favorite products that I've picked up this year from Chanel. It's just so vibrant, so beautiful. So that just gives a little bit of a glow to everything, I think, because it is so bright. Goes with the purple, goes with the blue. Then I'm going to go in and prime my face and do a little bit of concealing with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder with Upsolite. And I really do like this product. I'm thinking of getting the translucent color just as a primer to work with the Serum Skin Tint. But again, I do like how nicely this works as a concealer, just an under eye brightener for me. And the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint in 3. So as per usual, I did spend my Saturday morning, Saturday. I spent my Saturday morning watching a bit of YouTube, waking up, having breakfast and coffee with YouTube, and I have watched so many travel vlogs, especially solo travel vlogs, which I love because I tend to travel solo myself. And it reignited my passion for travel again. And let's see, this morning I've been to Gothenburg, Sweden. I have been to Prague. I've been to Brussels. Just, you know, I've been to Notting Hill in London. YouTube can be such a wonderful treasure trove of travel vlogs, just travel content in general, whether it's shopping or thrifting or just visiting, eating, sightseeing. So many wonderful ideas, so many beautiful pictures, so many just beautiful vistas. And I did get good news. Here comes the air conditioning, but I did get good news on my insurance for my house, because if you don't know, a tree fell on my house a few weeks ago. But I did get good news from my insurance, and so I don't have to completely give up on my dream of going to Italy next year, which is so nice, and I feel so incredibly lucky about that. I can start to dream again about going away. It's not that I have not been incredibly lucky in my life. I just went to Ireland for 2 weeks in April. It was a trip of a lifetime, beautiful, and I've been to Chicago, New York. I've been to all kinds of different places just recently, and so I don't feel like poor me. I just feel like travel for me is just so intrinsic to who I am, and it is the way that I get out into the world and interact with the world. So not seeing that I might not be able to do that in the near future was really just devastating to me. And again, I hope this doesn't come off as entitled or anything. It's just part of who I am, and because I have the ability to travel, I want to. And so yeah, just being able to dream again about faraway places and seeing new things and learning new things just makes me so optimistic and so happy. So I am going to take, see, I told you I'm going to be all over the place with colors today, but I am going to take Solar Glow, which is the new Balm Essentiel, and I'm going to do a bit of light highlighty bronzy on the cheeks here, because I'm not really like, not like contouring or anything, just want to use this color and get some glow to the face, along the cheeks. And these are really nice products. Since I started picking these up, I've been really happy with them. And they're not super pigmented. I was really afraid that this was going to be super deep bronzy, but it's really not. It really can be used in ways to just illuminate and highlight and add a bit of deeper glow to the face where needed. And just add a little bit to the sides of the nose. And a little bit to the lip. And then once I've kind of got that glow down, I want to go into the Jardin Imaginaire Blush and Highlight Duo in Light and Berry. So I do want to go into the blush side. Nope, that's the wrong brush. I do want to go into the blush side here. This is very pigmented on me, so I don't need very much. But I do love how it looks with the blue color, the blue and the purple together. I just think it's a really nice flush. And as you can see, I'm just tapping my brush in here, and again, I'm getting quite a bit of color, so. And then a bit of the highlighter color, because it is really pretty. I don't wear much highlighter these days, but I do like the deeper pinkiness to this as a blush topper. It's really pretty, really iridescent. And then before I powder everything down, I am going to put a bit of the Mermaid Glow, the other Balm Essentiel that I have picked up. This is again from the Spring Summer collection. So I'm just going to put a bit of that. Just for a little bit of extra sparkle. And I am going to go into Dream Leaf, the other Stylo Ombré et Contour, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that under the eye, just a little pop of green between all the purple and the blue. And it's just such a pretty shade of golden green. A really beautiful flip to it. And I'm gonna go in with my Guerlain Meteorites. So I've actually gone through quite a bit of this recently. I think, as you can see, there's like half of what I had when I first bought it. It's just really been a nice product. I've said it before, it's a great alternative to the Hourglass ambient lighting powder, And I do want to try the lightest shade that they came out with in the regular line. And now I see that they are coming out with another similar shade to this, not quite the same, but similar in the Pucci collection that is coming out in, I think August is when it's coming out, so wow. So I'm starting to think about items from that collection that I would like to pick up. I don't think I'm going to pick up any of the lipsticks, and I don't think I'm going to pick up the cushion item, but I would like to pick up the Meteorites, and I would like to pick up the quad, and I think it is an all matte quad as I understand, and the item that looks like it's red is supposed to be more orange. So yeah, deep oranges. I mean, that's not a surprise that they're big for fall, but it seems like sort of these sort of blood orange colors are big for fall. I see that in the upcoming Chanel Clairvoyance collection as well. That's going to be one of their blush shades. And I do think I will pick up the bronze terracotta product from the Pucci collection, just to be a weird collector, and then also just to use it. Yeah, because I do enjoy the one that I picked up from the holiday collection and the one that I picked up from the spring collection. I mean, how many bronzers do I need? Not many, but I keep buying blushes from Chanel even though I don't need any more. So again, just trying to pick and choose items from collections. But Guerlain and Chanel are kind of my favorites at this point, so it's hard to say no to any of them. So, but when it gets right down to it, I might just decide to opt out as well. You never know. So now that I've set everything down, I'm going to go in with my mascara, and I'm going to start with the Lilas from the Noir Allure, and I'm just going to use that a bit on the bottom lash, contrast it with that green there, which I think looks super pretty. And I see they're coming out with another Noir Allure in Amethyst, which is like a deeper purple. So that should be super pretty on the upper lash line. I'm gonna go in with the original Noir Allure. Now that the upper lash line or the upper lashes are done, I'm gonna go back in with the Lilas, because I did get a little bit of the black mascara transfer down onto the bottom lash, which is fine, but I would like to just make it a little bit more violet or lilac. And then just put a little bit out here. Oh, see, I'm having all kinds of mascara incidents today. It's okay, it comes off. Just want to put a little bit of that on the outer part of the lashes here, because I think it does look really pretty with the blue and the green. It's like a little bit of blurring, which I kind of like. All right, I'm gonna go clean my eye and clean off my brush, and I will be back. Okay, so hair's down, jewelry's on, and we're gonna finish off with the lip. I am gonna go into my coffret with my 31 Le Rouge, or is it Le Rouge 31? I don't remember. Anyway, the expensive lipsticks in the glass case. So I'm gonna go into my Le Rouge 31 and 31 Le Rouge, excuse me, my 31 Le Rouge, and I'm going to go into the color 2.55, just because I've really been enjoying a deeper lip. And as much as I love my 90s brown lip, I also like a deep berry lip to go with this color scheme, whatever this color scheme is. And if you're not aware, 2.55, this is called that because this is the color, it's the burgundy color inside of the original Chanel bags, which are called the original turn lock bags, not the flap, not the double flap or the CC flap. It is the original turn lock flap bag, and you can find it now. It's the one that doesn't have the leather chain. It has just the different type of sort of double chain on it, and this is the color inside of that, and that's the 2.55 bag, so this is called 2.55. But it's the color of the lining inside the 2.55 bag. Of course, one day if I do ever decide to get a Chanel flap, not a classic flap, I'm going to get it 2.55. I just think it's so classic, so beautiful, and there's so many options. So I'm not in a hurry, and they're very expensive, but that is the bag that I would pick up instead of the classic flap. I was also inspired to use my 31 Le Rouge because there will be new shades of this coming out, as I've been told by the SA that I purchased from at Chanel. She has told me there will be new shades. I think I heard online or on Instagram that they might be in velvet shades, so I think these are all satins. And I have right now Rouge Roman, which is more of a lighter sort of, it's more of a lighter browny color. It's not brown, but it's more of a lighter brown red color. And then I also have Rouge Beige, which is really beautiful, but as it goes on, it is the lightest shade, but it also acts more as almost like a frost on your lips. So I will be really interested to see what colors and what finishes they come out with for the new line. I'm also interested to see if they're going to raise the price on them. This was the coffret that you could purchase with the original release, and they now have so this was a $400 purchase, like all told it was $400 for this set with 3 lipsticks, or you know, 1 lipstick case and 2 refills. And then you do get the little lipstick case. My SA was kind enough to give me an extra one that I keep my little lip balm in. This is a beautiful little makeup set. I love this thing so much. But it looks like they have come out with a special vanity case that specifically fits the Le Rouge 31 lipsticks. I have opted not to pick that up because it is a $2,700 product, and I did just pick up the tiny little 31 bag on my trip to Dublin, so I think I've maxed out on tiny little bags right now. But yeah, I do want to see what colors and finishes come out in the new Le Rouge 31s. That's pretty exciting to me. I hope there's more sort of neutrals or browns or something like that. Again, I am really loving a berry lip, but I don't have much call for one unless I'm wearing a full face like this. So, and just for summer, I really love those burnt deep colors. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this look and seeing how I put together old and new collections. And again, they're not old collections, they're the spring summer collections, so they're not old by any means. It's just that they come out in little drips and drabs of collections, and it's fun to see how to put them together and how they transition through the seasons. Oh, and I do want to do a little bit of the Le Beige, so I will be putting sunscreen on my chest and on my arms and legs, but I do want to put a bit of this on. This is one of my favorite products from last year, and this is the Le Beige Sheer Healthy Fluid, or Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid. So I'm just going to put a bit of that on my shoulders and my chest. And I do like to use this on my face under makeup. However, it's not really the theme that I'm going for when I get into more of, it is August, but when I get into more of the late August, September golden burnt feels, I will use this more as a makeup product on my face. But right now I just want to use it as a bit of highlighting on my chest and my shoulders and my arms. And I'll probably do something more fun with my hair, like a loose braid, but for now, this is what I've got, and the smell of this is really lovely. So again, I hope you enjoyed seeing this look. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be deeply, deeply appreciated. And I will see you in the next one, guys.